Today we're gonna check out one of the smallest fully automated portable coffee machine in the market that can use Nespresso capsule, Dolce Gusto capsule, and even ground coffee powder. No, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about this one. Yes, this small little bottle is actually a coffee machine. Coming right up. Hello, what's up everyone? Welcome back to CheaPO review again. My name is George. So if this is your first time here, kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icons below so that you'll receive new update whenever I post a new video about the best budget products or the best deal that you can get in the market. So in my last few videos, I've actually reviewed a coffee machine, which is this one. This is the HiBREW 3-in-1 capsule coffee machine that can use Nespresso capsule, Dolce Gusto capsule, and even ground coffee powder. And if you haven't checked out that video, go up to the link here. I've attached a link for you to go to the video. So I love that the fact that this can actually use two different type of capsule and also using the ground coffee powder. But there's one thing about this is that you can't bring this together with you everywhere you go. For example, I need to work like during the daytime, right? So in the afternoon, I can't really use this coffee which is in my home. So I can't get a good cup of coffee during the afternoon. Or even when I'm going to travel or going to camping, I can't bring this with this. But I found out that HiBREW actually come up with another type of coffee machine which is even smaller. So thank you HiBREW for sending down this unit for me to check it out. I will give you all an honest review about this coffee machine, about the pros and its cons. So this little coffee machine right here, which is the size of a 500 milliliters bottle, can actually do all the things that this coffee machine can do. And this one is even cheaper than this. So this little coffee machine only costs around 70 USD or around 292 ringgit, depends on which country you are living in. And this one, you can bring it anywhere you go. You can bring it to your office, you can bring it to camping, or even you can use this in your car. How convenient is that? And this is also a fully automatic portable coffee machine, which means that you just need to put in normal water and just press the button and the water will be boiled and the coffee will be brewed for you automatically. So this is the first in the market that is a fully automatic portable capsule coffee machine, because I've actually searched about other brands such as Nespresso that is also very portable, but this does not boil the water for you and you need to manually pump the coffee out. So if you're interested to get one of these, I've included a link with discount code of $5 at below, so you can purchase from that link. Yeah. So now let's get the show started. So this is the 3-in-1 multi-function portable coffee machine from HiBREW. So basically this is a mini coffee machine that you can bring anywhere with you, no matter to the office, to travel for camping, or even you can operate it in the car. So everything comes inside this small little bag. So this bag is like 2/3 the size of A4 paper. The material of this box is actually like a hard cover covered by the soft fabrics. So the quality is actually is pretty good. Now let's open it up and check out the package inside. Okay, quite a lot of things. So this is the instruction manual in a lot of language, including English. Okay, so this is I believe this is the charger adapter for using in the car. And this is the plug adapter. So with this you can directly plug it into the power outlet. And this is the USB cable. So this will be very useful when you don't have a direct power source, such as when you go hiking or go camping. So basically you can just plug this to a power bank to power up your coffee machine. This is the cup, and this is the adapter for ground coffee powder. Frankly speaking, it's a little bit small. We'll see how much coffee powder we can put inside later. Now this is I believe this is the adapter for Dolce Gusto capsule, and this is for measuring coffee powder. Now this is the different type of plug. One is for Europe area, another one is for US area. This one in Malaysia, I'm using this plug, so just snap it inside, I believe. Okay, all done. And now this is the mini coffee machine. Pretty small. It's really a portable version. You can really bring this anywhere. So this is the operating instruction. Now let's open up the lid. Okay, so I think this is where you put the water to brew the coffee. So for this machine, it has a water capacity of 60 ml. So it's basically just enough for a small cup of coffee. Now this is the power button. And this is the coffee adapter. So basically this is where you can change different coffee adapter to use either Nespresso, Dolce Gusto or ground coffee powder. So I think this is the Nespresso capsule adapter, and this is how it looks inside. There's a needle inside, so need to be careful when cleaning. So there's a rubber lid in here, and this is the power inlet to protect from the water to get inside. So this is where you plug in the power cable and connect it to the power outlet. So the material is actually made up from polycarbonate, which is plastic, but it's not the cheap kind of plastic, and the middle part actually feels more like metal. So the feeling on the hand, it's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't feel cheap, and everything fits inside this small little case perfectly, so you can bring this anywhere. Nicely done. Alright, so now let us start brew some coffee with it. So the main advantages of this coffee machine is that it can brew 3 different types of coffee, which is the Nespresso capsule, the Dolce Gusto capsule, and also the ground coffee powder. So basically it's 3-in-1 function. So let us start brewing some coffee with Nespresso capsule. In order to do this, we will need to use the Nespresso capsule adapter. We'll insert the Nespresso capsule upside down like this, then we put in the adapter and press it to secure the lid. Now we're gonna screw back the adapter into the machine like this and put the cup in place, so the cup will be locked in place. Now we're gonna put in some drinking water. So remember to put it maximum until the 60 milliliter mark. Remember, do not put in any other type of liquid other than normal water, such as tea or milk. This only works with normal water. And always fill the water to the maximum mark. Do not fill less than or more than the specified mark. Now secure the lid and make sure that it is tight to prevent any possible leakage. Now we are gonna plug in the power cable. Just need to open up the rubber lid and just plug it inside. This coffee machine is actually fully automatic, which means it will heat up with water and then will automatically brew your coffee. It will take around 5 to 6 minutes for the entire process, but the heating function only applies when you're using the AC charger and the car charger. It does not work when you use the USB adapter, because USB adapter, the power delivery is too low for the heating function. So if you are using the USB cable, you need to put in the hot water by yourself. After plugging the power button will light up and become blue. Now we just need to press the power button and the blue light will start to flash. This means that the brewing has already started and we just need to wait for 5 to 6 minutes. After around 5 minutes mark, you start to hear that the machine start to vibrate a little. Do not worry, there's nothing wrong with your machine. This just means that the machine has started to deliver the water through the coffee capsule. So it will take another 1 minute to finish brewing. So the vibrating sound has disappeared and the blue light has stopped flashing. This means that your coffee is now ready. Just need to pull away the power cable and let's check out the content. Wow, look at that. Well, as you can see, there's steam coming out from the coffee, so this is definitely a hot coffee. It's just that the volume is not much, just around 60 milliliters. Okay, so now you can add in some milk and give it a stir, and now your coffee is ready. Let's give it some taste test. This is some good coffee, man. The coffee tastes really nice and smooth. This is because this machine is using 15 bar of pressure. Next, we are gonna brew some Dolce Gusto capsule. So in here I have the Starbucks variant of the Dolce Gusto capsule. So for this we're gonna use this Dolce Gusto adapter. Just need to insert the Dolce Gusto capsule like this and just screw it back to the machine and put back the cup. So the rest of the step is the same as the one I used for Nespresso capsule. So you just need to repeat it. And now it's done. Same as well, looks very nice. Lastly, I'm going to show you the last option, which is brew using the ground coffee powder. So I usually prefer to use whole coffee bean and grind it using this kind of ceramic hand grinder. So with this you get the best quality out of the coffee bean. So I've grind some coffee powder and put this into the small container provided by this HiBREW mini machine, and we'll need to put the coffee powder into this ground coffee adapter, and we'll need to use part of the Nespresso adapter also. Now let's open up the coffee powder adapter. Wow, it's not very big. I believe you can only fit around 6 to 8 grams of coffee powder inside. So the easier method is to just flip the powder like this. Then we will need to flatten it and compact it using the base of the cup. Now the coffee powder is ready, and we need to put back the lid and secure it. Now this side, the side that has the white rubber, you need to be put at the bottom. Yeah, this side put at the bottom of the Nespresso adapter. Okay, so it need to look like this. Now we just need to screw back the adapter back into the machine. Make sure it is tight and protect the cup. Then the next step will be the same as the previous one that I showed you. And the coffee is ready. Again, same good quality. So after you finish brewing the coffee, leave it aside for it to cool down first. Then the cleaning is very simple. You just need to unscrew the adapter and just take the adapter and give it a wash and leave it to dry. Then you're done. Or for the bottom part, you just need to use a damp cloth to give it a wipe and you'll be done. There will be hardly any coffee stain inside because the coffee stain will be contained within the adapter. And remember, do not soak the whole machine into the water. Yeah, because this water is splash proof but it's not fully waterproof. So If you want to clean it, just use a damp cloth will do. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of this little machine. Okay, so let's talk about the pros first. Okay, so the pros is that this coffee machine really does deliver what it mentioned. This is a fully automatic portable coffee machine. So you just need to put in the water and click the button, and after 5 minutes your coffee will be ready. It's that simple. So you don't need to manually pump it, and you don't need to boil the water beforehand. So this is very convenient. And it also included the car charger, AC adapter, and also the USB cable, so you can bring this anywhere you go, even to the place that doesn't have direct power source. For example, hiking or camping, you just need to bring a power bank and use the USB cable to have it work. But just bear in mind that the USB cable does not have heating function, so you need to put hot water by yourself. It is also pretty light because it is just 500 grams, so yeah, it's not very heavy considering that it's actually fully automatic and contains so many would say functions inside, and that it actually support up to 3 types of brewing method, which is the Nespresso capsule, Dolce Gusto capsule, and even ground coffee powder. So for convenience, you can just pop a capsule inside, press a button, and just go. Or you can actually prepare the coffee powder beforehand and insert it inside. So when you are outside, you just need to plug in the power and press a button, and you get a nice cup of coffee. So this is a very strong point, because most of other competitor, you can use only a type of capsule, or you can only use the ground coffee powder. In this case, you can use 3 different types. So but of course this does have some of the cons, so we'll talk about the cons. Okay, I'm gonna honest with it. So the first thing first is the volume. The water capacity is only 60 milliliters, which is just for a very small cup of coffee. Yeah, I believe this can be improved in the future, just to increase the water capacity. And secondly, usually for those Gusto capsule, they come with a milk capsule and also come with the coffee capsule. So there's 2 different type of capsule. But in order to brew 1 capsule, you need to wait for 5 to 6 minutes. So it's not very suitable for those Gusto capsule that have milk capsule. Yeah, and also this cup is actually only enough for 60 milliliters, which means that even though you can wait, you can change the milk capsule, but you cannot brew it inside the same cup. It will be too much for the cup to contain. Okay, so you only can brew the coffee capsule, and you just pour the milk by yourself. And the last cons is that the using of the coffee powder adapter is a little bit troublesome and a little bit of a hassle, because the adapter is actually very small, and the amount of coffee powder you can use is very little. So if you're in a car, it will be a lot of trouble for you to to grind the coffee powder and put the coffee powder inside this machine. But in my case, I usually prepare the coffee powder adapter beforehand at my house, and I'll just put it inside the machine. And whenever I go out, I just need to plug in the power and press the button, and the coffee will be ready. So that is how I do it. But I believe HiBREW can improve this in the future by increase the size of the coffee powder adapter, so that this process will be much more easier. But in conclusion, this is still a very great device, although that the water capacity is very low. But I believe this can be improved in the future. And bear in mind, this is the first fully automatic portable coffee machine that I found in the market. There is no any other brand come up with this kind of product. So good job to HiBREW, and I hope that you will improve this more in the future to add on the water capacity, and this will be perfect. So guys, if you are interested in getting one of these coffee machine, I have a discount code at below, so you just need to purchase it through my link in order to support my channel. And that will be it for today. If you like what you're seeing, kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icons, and I'll see you in the next video.